Yeah, this is why, though. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, that's not good. Okay, intermission. Hey everybody, quick intro for you. I'm doing the Wall of Flesh boss fight today. This is going to show my failures as well as my success because there was some failure, but along the way I'm going to show you a lot of useful tips and exactly what I ended up doing to defeat the Wall of Flesh solo. So please stay tuned and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Alright people, it's time. I'm going to fight the Wall of Flesh, the final boss of pre-hard mode. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it on the fall down here, going to hell, which you saw in my last episode if you watched that. Check it out if you haven't already. So the Wall of Flesh, it's a moving boss fight. It's like an auto scroll. It's literally a wall with a giant eye, giant mouth, and some little tendrils and stuff. So here we are in hell, and we are going to fight it. Now I've got some pretty awesome equipment. I've got this flame lash that I picked up in my adventures in hell. Strong flame lash. So that does a lot of damage. I've got my bee sword. I've got lazy demon scythe, which I originally didn't even notice I had picked up when I was adventuring in hell here. So I've got lots of loot. Lots of cool weapons. I've got molten armor, which is the highest defense armor that you can get before hard mode. So I think I'm very well prepared actually. And what I'm doing here is I'm running to one end. You can see I've created a platform all the way along here. And because the Wall of Flesh is a running battle, you probably want to do some serious preparation. It's going to appear kind of in front of you. So here we go. 1 second. Clear these guys out first. You want some bees, don't you? He damaged me a little, so let's just heal up, make sure I'm ready. So I've got magic and non-magic weapons just in case I run out. So let's just go ahead. And you need your voodoo doll, which you get from the voodoo doll demon, which you'll find flying around down here. Don't let it fall in the lava before you want it to. All right. Oh, right. So here's the thing. It's not just a use item. You do need to throw it in the lava when you actually want to summon the Wall of Flesh. So in you go. The Wall of Flesh has awoken, and here's the tendrils coming to get me. Now here's a tip. The bee-based items, or the bee-based weapons, will call your bees, which will do a whole bunch of damage to those. So you can kind of have some ongoing damage to all the little tendril things. You can also do damage with the bees. You can also do damage, of course, with your magic weapons. You're going to want... Oh, yeah, and these will separate, actually, once you do enough damage to them. They kind of cut the line there. So, I've got a variety of weapons, as I say. I did kind of run out of magic there for a second. So you want to be close enough, but not too close. You don't want to let those guys do too much damage to you. That's where having one of the bee-based weapons comes in well. Yeah, here we go. Get them, my bees. Alright, and make sure to pick up the hearts and the mana crystals that drop as you're fighting. Oh, camera mode, I didn't mean to do that, but... Here we go. He fires lasers. I fire bees, but he fires lasers. I think he wins. So I've prepared a very long platform here. Oh, now's a good time for a health potion. Oh, that's disgusting, Wall of Flesh. Disgusting. So, yeah, I mean, I've basically prepared a huge portion of the underworld here as just a giant platform so that I can run far enough to actually fight this thing. You don't want to get too close because it will eat you, I think. Or it'll certainly do a lot of damage. And I think shooting it in the mouth is actually where you do the most damage to the Wall of Flesh itself. You need to do enough damage to the wall of flesh before you run out of space. So I built a very long platform here to fight the wall. That's what I was trying to say there. And I need another healing potion. Can I have another healing potion? No. I've got 9 seconds. Make sure to check your timers. Make sure to bring healing potions, restoration potions, all that stuff. You're gonna need it. It's a tough battle. Maybe I should try my demon scythe, see if that does a little better. Oh, see, I lost actually. Whoops. Alright. We'll have to try this again. I've got lots of voodoo dolls. Alright, so the moral of the story, I guess, is come prepared. I've switched out my armor in favor of the meteor armor so I can pew 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 all the day long. Come on, buddy. And I've also brought more potions. I've brought this bee archer thing. The bee's knees, it's called. I've brought some, potions. I've switched out. Oh, actually, I was meaning to switch out. I haven't switched out yet. My boots here, I'm going to switch out for my regeneration band. So basically, I've got lots of power on my weapons and everything. Instead of a lot of power in terms of my armor, I have more power in terms of my weapons, because you do need to do a lot of damage quickly. And keep an eye on your health and all that. Make sure you use your potions effectively. Let's use a Thorns potion here. See, this is mostly why I changed my armor, so I can just pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Oh yeah, and I brought my imp buddy along so he can help me out. What am I doing on my potions? Oh, a few seconds, I can have another potion. Another health potion, that is. And I did also bring an archery potion, so I can have a boost for that. So yeah, don't panic. Just keep an eye on everything, plan it out, be prepared. So I've got most of his little tendril guys gone this time, which is pretty good. And part of the reason also for grabbing or having this whole platform is it keeps some of the enemies below the platform. Okay, got my star cannon too. Not much ammo for it, but helps. So we're doing more damage this time. I'm further ahead of the game. I am down to half of my health. I think the regeneration band is also helping a lot. Oh, there we go. Another potion. Take the potions as soon as you can. Try to dodge the lasers, which I'm also doing badly at. Okay, I think I'll take my heart reach potion, which should allow me to move a little quicker. Or allow me, sorry, to pick up the hearts that are dropped from a further distance. That's the idea of that one. Oh damn, those lasers, eh? And this is why, though. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, that's not good. Well, darn. That's twice. Okay, intermission. Obviously, I failed twice. I almost got to the wall of flesh the second time there, but I'm going to show you a couple more tips. We'll do a little strategy session before I go back for my third try. There's some other stuff that you should probably get. Obviously, along with your healing and restoration potions, you should have some other potions to help you. This boss fight proved to be a little more challenging than I expected. So one thing I'm going to go for here is a regeneration potion. I'm going to make two of those. It's a bottled water, a day bloom, and a mushroom. So I put together my materials here already. The other thing is an iron skin potion. So I should have that here. Why am I not having that here? It's supposed to be bottled water, day bloom, and iron or lead ore. Oh, ore, right, that's the problem. Okay. I picked up bars. Pay attention, people. Because I am not. All right. So you need ore, not the bars. So there we go. Iron skin potion. I'm going to make three of those. I don't think they last quite as long. So we'll do that. That's as much day bloom as I found hanging around. I didn't want to spend a lot of time. Another thing is the bees. I showed you the bee's knees, which is a bow you can get dropped from the queen bee. One thing about it, though, is it turns the arrows into bees only if you use wood arrows. So I'm going to use the wooden arrows as my first arrows this time. So that's a thing. You also get bee nades, which the queen bee will drop, and you can also make those. So to make them, you'll need the beeswax, which the queen bee also drops, and you'll need to go to, I think it's, yeah, here it is. I'm not quite sure which crafting station I'm using for that, to be honest. It might be the anvil. You'll need to combine a grenade and a beeswax. I've just got one of each here because I only have one grenade hanging around, but obviously I've got tons of bee nades already because I got those directly from the queen bee. Either way, it's going to be stuff that's dropped from the queen bee. I'll show you. Those are supposed to be very, very effective against the wall of flesh, actually. I was just kind of being lazy and not bringing them earlier. I figured it was going to be a lot easier than it was. Another thing is you can create either a bowl of soup or a pumpkin pie. So either one of these will give you the well-fed buff, which gives you a range of stat improvements, a little bonus, I think, to your defense speed. It's like a small bonus to a bunch of things. So for the soup, you'll need a bowl, which you can craft with 2 clay blocks at the furnace. You'll need a goldfish, which you'll need to pick up with your bug net, and 1 mushroom. I'm going to go for the pumpkin pie because I happen to have some pumpkin hanging around, so that's 10 pumpkin. I'm going to make 2 of those just in case, which is probably excessive because I think the reason I'm going for the pumpkin pie is it lasts longer. The bowl of soup I think is 30 minutes, and the pumpkin pie is I think 45. Don't quote me on that though. But anyway, either way, it should be plenty of time. One thing to note about the bee's knees, the bee nades, maybe you have the bee gun, which I didn't get. The bees actually apparently count as magic damage, so that's another reason I've kept my meteor armor this time around because the meteor armor gives you in total a 7%, actually, well, it's 7% for each piece, so it's a total 21% increased magic damage, which is going to help with the bees as well. So that's what I'm going to go with. Now on my way over there, there's also the Thorns potion. I'm not going to tell you how to craft that because it's difficult to craft. You'll find some laying around. I'd recommend you hold on to them for boss fights, particularly ones like this one. It is difficult to craft. You can do it if you want to look that up. Just check out the wikis. But let me tell you a couple other things on the way over here. Another thing is the Phoenix Blaster. To create the Phoenix Blaster, you're going to need a handgun, which you'll find in the dungeon. I didn't find one yet. That's why I'm not making it, or I'd show you that. So that's a gun. And along with that, to make it ideal, you'll want to use either silver bullets or meteor shot. Either one is 70 musket balls plus 1 silver bar for the silver bullets or a meteor bar for the meteor shot. So that'll give you a boost to damage on that as well. So that's one of the more powerful guns that you can use against the wall of flesh. Of course, I've got the space gun. It's not as powerful. The Phoenix Blaster is more powerful. Another thing I'm going to do here is lengthen my my little bridge here a bit. I'm not going to sit here and bore you with all of that, but just to tell you what I'm doing right now. And another thing you may want, which again I couldn't do, is there's a mana flower which you can craft from Nature's Gift, which you may find in the jungle, and mana potion. You can craft that at the Tinkerer's Workshop, and what it'll do is actually automatically use mana potions, which will help you, of course, keep your mana up so you can keep using magic weapons. It will also give you 8% reduced mana usage, so that's going to help you quite a lot when it comes to having enough mana to keep using your magic weapons. So that's what I'm going to go for, all except for those last two, because I didn't have the materials. I couldn't find a Nature's Gift so far. I'm going to lengthen this wall, and we'll get to right back to the boss fight. Alright, I'm here, I'm ready. I've already activated my little imp buddy. I'm just swapping out into my regeneration band. And of course I got to make sure to use all my other stuff. So here's my pumpkin pie. I'm going to use my archery potion, my swiftness potion, my magic power potion, my regeneration potion, and my iron skin potion. All of them. So hopefully this is going to go a little better than last time. I should be reasonably ready to go by now, so let's see. And as is often advised, if you've got the bee stuff, I'm going to go ahead and use the bees. Get him, my bees, get him! And one thing I don't remember if I mentioned in my little intermission there, something to be aware of is that actually I said at the beginning of this video that you're supposed to shoot them in the mouth. Actually, you should shoot them in the eyes. The eyes are actually where it takes more damage because they've got the same defense, the mouth and the eyes, but the difference is that the eyes have, or sorry, they don't have the same defense. They have the same health, but the eyes have lower defense. So shoot them in the eyes. You can see the bees are taking pretty good care of the hungry. That's what these tendril things are actually called, by the way. So first you knock them off the tendrils, and then you clear them out. Finish the job. And you'll notice that these little worm things spawn when you're fighting the wall of flesh as well. But basically, yeah, you can see I'm keeping up my health a little better now because I've got my regeneration potion plus my band of regeneration. You can see the bees doing all kinds of damage. Speaking of which, maybe I should try some bee nades. Have some bee nades, you... Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll do. I think you have to actually hit something now. Boom, see? The bees. It's all about the bees. Some of the other stuff probably would have done the job as well, but this is what you get. You get this cool box. You need a good pickaxe to get through it. Yeah, so use the bees, that's my advice. That obviously worked a lot better. So what did I get here? I got a... Oh, there's my pwn hammer, which is... Oh, I shouldn't be attacking with my pickaxe. Whoops. Alright. I did it. Let's just reconstruct my bridge before I fall in the lava and die. So, I got my pwn hammer, which is very important. Does melee damage, but it's also a hammer. Who is this guy? Tortured soul. Do I have to kill him? I don't know. I don't remember seeing that guy before. I actually did fight the wall of flesh once with friend, which is why I knew a little bit about it. It was much easier with a friend, by the way. So bring a friend if you want it to be a lot easier, because of course two of you can do twice as much damage. The game actually doesn't make it any harder. So double up the people, you know, even bring more people. You'll have a much easier time than I just did. But yeah, you get a bunch of stuff. I got some living fire blocks. I got some healing potions. I got the pwn hammer, which is the important thing. And I got a laser rifle, so that's cool. Uses mana. There's a bunch of drops. I'm not going to try to detail all of the drops for you. You can look that up on the wiki. Yeah. And of course, it's in hard mode, and I think that's actually why I saw the tortured soul. I think that's a hard mode thing. So you will find once you're in hard mode, you're gonna have all different enemies. You're gonna have a bunch of new ores and stuff. So I'll detail all of that in another video. Um, we'll tell you all about hard mode. Do I not have? Oh, yeah, right. My boots are my third jump, so if I want to get up there. Oh, and of course, then he comes down. But anyway, I'll detail all of the fun of hard mode in another video. For now, there you go. There's the boss fight. Hope you enjoyed my failures and my eventual success. Hope I gave you some useful tips somewhere along the way there. And I guess for now, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And again, see you next time. Bye for now.